Hi students, welcome to Maths class. Here I am Venkatesh. Today we will learn an interesting and important topic from 8th class mathematics, that is rational numbers. Actually, in our first video you have learned about the properties of rational numbers, and in this video we are able to learn about the representation of rational numbers on number line and how to find the rational numbers in between rational numbers, and how to convert a rational number into a decimal form and how to convert a decimal form into a rational number. Now we are going this the topic representing a rational number on a number line. So second sum is represent minus 2 by 13, 5 by 13, minus 9 by 13 on number line. So for this, take a number line to represent. First of all, observe the numbers given in the sum. All the numbers are positive numbers and the negative numbers. That's why you must take the positive and negative numbers on the number line. All the negative numbers are left side of 0 and all the positive numbers are right side of 0. And so on. So whenever you want to represent, you should observe the number what was given. Here the number given is a fraction. Whenever a fraction is given means you should observe whether that is a proper fraction or improper fraction. If the given fraction is a proper fraction, that should lies in between 0 and 1. If the given fraction is an improper fraction, which means that the fraction should be having numerator greater than the denominator, which means the value of improper fraction is greater than 1. That's why first of all we should convert this type of improper fractions into a mixed fraction. For example, 5 by 2 is a improper fraction. So divide this fraction to convert improper fraction. 2 times 4 and the remainder is 1. So now to convert an improper fraction to a proper fraction, the simple form is quotient remainder by divisor. Here quotient is 2, remainder is 1, divisor is 2, which means 5 by 2 is converted into 1 by 2. Here 2 is a whole number and 1 by 2 is a fraction. So that's why the total fraction is called as a mixed fraction, which means 5 by 2 is after the value of 2 and in between 2 and 3. Clear with that? Here all the given fractions are proper fractions, which means all the fractions are in between 0 and 1. If the given one is minus 1 means in between 0 and minus 1. So for this purpose, denote with greater length. So after that we should compare the denominators what was given. Here the denominator is 13, which means here it is minus means the given number is in between 0 and minus 1, and that is the 2 by 13th part of left side. So how can we find the 2 by 13th part? By simply dividing the space between 0 and 1 into 13 fragments, 0 after equal fragments, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This side also 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means here the space between 0 and 1 is divided into 13 fragments, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, which means 13 by 13 means that is 1. Here is minus 8, so that's why write the each fragment value. That is first one minus 1 by 13, minus 2 by 13, minus 3 by 13, minus 4 by 13, minus 5 by 13, minus 6 by 13, minus 7 by 13, minus 8 by 13, minus 9 by 13, minus 10 by 13, minus 11 by 13, minus 12 by 13, minus 13 by 13. 13 cancel each other, that value is 1. This side also 1 by 13, 2 by 13, 3 by 13, 4 by 13, 5 by 13, 6 by 13, 7 by 13, 8 by 13, 9 by 13, 10 by 13, 11 by 13, 12 by 13, 13 by 13. The value 13 by 13 is equal to 1. So now what the numbers you have to represent minus 2 by 13, where should it is? It is here. This is the minus 2 by 13th position. And what is the 5 by 13th position? It is the positive number, that's why it is right side of 0. This is the minus 5 by 13th place, 5 by 13. Next, minus 9 by 13, where it is left side of 0. Here 9 by 13th position is this. So minus 9 by 13. In this way you can locate which numbers those are given as a rationals on number line. First of all, simply you have to observe the given number is a proper fraction or improper fraction. Proper fraction means then after you have to observe the denominator and divide the space between 0 and 1 into the fragments of denominator number, and then after you can choose the fragment and you can easily denote the number. Whether it is improper fraction, first of all convert that improper fraction into a mixed fraction, then after you should follow the same procedure to denote the number on. Rational numbers between any two rational numbers. So how can we find a rational number between any two rational number? We should follow two methods for this. Method 1. If a comma b are any two rational numbers, then a plus b by 2 is a rational number between a and b. If the given numbers are in the form of a comma b like this, simply by finding the mean of a comma b, that gives the rational number in between a and b. If you know that means, you should follow the same procedure to find out infinite numbers in between a and b. For example, you should want to find out the rational numbers between 1 and 2 means simply add and divide by 2. So 1 plus 2 by 2, that is 3 by 1 plus 2 by 2, that is 1 plus 2, 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 is a rational number in between 1 and 2. Another number in between 1 and 2 means simply by add this and divided by 2. 1 plus 3 by 2 whole by 2, which should equals 3 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 3, 5 by 2 whole by 2, which is equal to 5 by 2 into 1 by 2, which is equal to 5 by 4. So 5 by 4 is another rational number in between 1 and 3 by 2, which is means that is also in between 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 in between 5 by 4 and 3 by 2. You should want to find out another rational number by simply add and divide by 2, or you simply add these 2 and divide by 2. That gives a infinite rational numbers in between the given rationals. If you want to find out rational numbers in between 2 and 3, I have given. The question is like this: find 10 rational numbers in between 2 and 3. So 10 rationals he want, 10 rational numbers. If you follow the first procedure, it may give time lapse and create nuisance. So that's why another method is simply convert this into a fraction. Here 10 is given, so that's why multiply and divide the numerator and denominator with 10. 2 into 10, here denominator is nothing, means 1 is there. So that is the 2 is converted into 2 by 20 by 10. Next 3 also convert into a fraction with the same numerator and denominator, that should be with 10. So it's equals to 3 times 30 and 10. So now you can easily write the rational numbers in between 20 by 10 and 30 by 10. So those are in between 20 by 10, 20 after 21 by 10, 21 after 22 by 10, 23 by 10, 24 by 10, and so on up to you can write 30 by 10. So these are the rationals are in between 20 and 30 by 10. So this is just a conversion of 2. So that's why these all are rationals in between 2 and 3. So in this way you can easily convert in the second method. The second method is simply convert the given number into a equal fractions or like fractions. Equal fractions, not like fractions. So in exercise 1.2 the given question is fourth one, find 12 rational numbers in between -1 and 2. For this you should follow the second method to find the rational numbers in between -1 and 2. Given numbers are -1 and 2. So first convert these numbers into like fractions, by which number you have to multiply and divide in both numerator and denominator. Here you want to find 12 rational numbers, so that's why multiply and divide the both numbers with 12. Then we get -1 into 12 by 12. It should becomes -12 by 12. So then 2 is equal to 2 into 12 by 12. Then you should get 2 12s are 24 by 12. So now the -1 value is becomes -12 by 12, 2 becomes 24 by 12. Then 12 rationals are after -12 by 12 you can get -11 by 12, -10 by 12, -9 by 12, -8 by 12, -7 by 12, -8, -6 by 12, -5 by 12, -4 by 12, -3 by 12, -2 by 12, -1 by 12, 0 by 12, 1 by 12, 2 by 12, and so on you can write. In this choose any 12 rational numbers in between -1 and 2, because of -1 8 equal to -12 by 12. All the numbers are after or before -12 by 12 and before 24 by 12. So find 10 rational numbers in between -3 by 4 and 5 by 6. That is the given sum. So first one, the given rationals are -3 by 4 and 5 by 6. Once observe, -3 by 4 and 5 by 6 are unlike fractions. First of all, change into a like fractions. How can we change? By simply find out the LCM and convert the each fraction into like fraction. LCM of 4 and 6, convert 4 6 LCM. In second table 4 cancels by 2 times, 6 cancels by 3 times. There is no common table for 2 and 3, so LCM would be 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. The LCM would be 12. A is equal to 12. So -3 by 4 is equals to, in fourth table the 12 cancels by 3 times. 3 3s are 9, -9 by 12, and 5 by 6 turns into, in sixth table 12 cancels by 2 times. 2 5s are 10, 10 by 12. So this is the like fraction part of -3 by 4 and 10 by 12. So then write the rational numbers between minus 9 by 12 and 10 by 12. There are a lot of numbers in between minus 9 by 12 and then 10 required rationals are, then 10 required rationals are minus 9 by 12 before numbers, minus 8 by 12, minus 7 by 12, minus 6 by 12, minus 5 by 12, minus 4 by 12, minus 3 by 12, minus 2 by 12, minus 1 by 12, 0 by 12, 1 by 12, 2 by 12, 3 by 12, 4 by 12. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So up to here you take means those are the required rationals, those in between minus 3 by 4 and 5 by 6, because you are first changed the given rational numbers of unlikes into likes by simply converting with the usage of LCM 12 of the both denominators. Then after those are converted into like fractions, those are minus 9 by 12 and 10 by 12. You can easily write the irrationals between minus 9 by 12 and 10 by 12. Those are also in between minus 3 by 4 and 5 by 6. You can pick any 10 numbers to write as a 10 rationals in between minus 3 by 4 and 5 by 6. So up to now you have learned about how to represent irrational numbers on number line and how to find the rationals between any two rational numbers by uses of first method and second method. Try to do the remaining sums and practice well. Have a great knowledge. Thank you.